Hey there, this is Brian Gormley again with another edition of Where in Greater DC. If you've been following this little video blog for a while, you know that this location was coming. It's just a matter of time. So of course we're looking for the building, that big glass structure right behind me, and it's a perfect location today, really for what we're going to talk about, which was PHIFA and how it affects investors looking to buy properties in Maryland. PHIFA is Prevention of Homeowners and Foreclosure Act. It was first passed a few years ago. I believe it was in 2005, 2006. It's been a few years, and then it was updated a year later. And now it's sort of a mainstay in Maryland real estate law practice, and you've really got to be mindful of it if you're a foreclosure. It's really chilled investing opportunities and really forced folks to sort of pursue slightly different strategies. So just wanted to break this down. But actually, before I do, I almost forgot. What we're doing here is, as most of you know, running a contest of guessing where we're filming each week. If you know the location, which basically everybody should, even if you live in downtown DC, because you're certainly not going to this equivalent down in DC. And is a big hint there, I guess. Is we give a gift certificate out to the first person who guesses our correct location. Support at Cornerstone Properties. HomeInfo.com is the place to send your guesses. First one to guess it, and we'll give a free gift certificate, whatever the eatery or other free bonanza of the day is. So don't forget to send your guess. Forward this information if you found it helpful, or we always appreciate folks liking the video or the Facebook page or whatever too. So back to PHIFA. PHIFA is a law really that was designed to curb a lot of the abuses in Maryland. A lot of the equity stripping that was going on, and some of the scams whereby investors would, in effect, convince a homeowner as sort of a foreclosure rescue scam to deed the property to the investor with the promise that the property would be deeded back to the original homeowner, and they would be renting in the meantime. And they would have some sort of rent to own or option to buy, something like that. And of course, the rental payments were outrageously high, and then of course an eviction notice was there soon forthcoming, and it basically is kind of typical of Maryland statutes, a little too broad, a little too vague, at least in the real estate industry. I'll speak for that much. And just to break it down, there are a couple of important things for folks to know if you don't know already. One is, this concept of foreclosure consultant. Basically, if you are a foreclosure consultant, and the definition of that is very, very broad. Basically, anyone who says or represents to a homeowner that they can avoid foreclosure if they advertise in their marketing materials as such. If they can say save your house, anything like that, to a homeowner in default, as it's called, a person who's 60 days late or more on their mortgage payments, then you're deemed to be a foreclosure consultant, and you can't buy the house. That's really the gist of the law. So what does it mean? There's some ancillary homeowner notices when they get a purchase contract and so on that have to be given, or they can rescind the contract, and so on. But that's just more procedural than anything substantive per se. Although it does give the homeowner a substantive right. What you need to know if you're an investor is, first, it's difficult to market to 60-day late folks. Secondly, what you need to do is, work with a real estate agent. It's sort of a vast subsidy to the realtor world, in effect, because if you don't talk to the homeowner ever, then you can buy the house. You just need to separate yourself from the homeowner by at least 1, if not 2 degrees of separation. Get a couple of real estate agents in between, whereby you as the investor are never communicating with the homeowner. You're never talking to them. You're not representing anything on your website. or in your marketing materials, that it's all very clean. Certainly, there are representations and affidavits that can be signed for additional protection, and the homeowner notice really needs to be provided as well. But that's really the very tight-knit niche of how the law works. Certainly, there are additional very very severe penalties. We're talking 3 years jail time, and very steep fines. I believe it's like $10,000 per offense. So, investors beware. This is really an old law at this point, but worthy of note because real estate is cyclical like anything else, and people tend to forget. A few years, 5-10 years down the line, people forget that this law exists, and a new crop of investors comes up, and they weren't necessarily warned or advised of the law, and they violate it to their detriment. So anyway, that's it for this week. Happy guessing. Don't forget, check us out, capitalshortsale.com, and email your guesses, support at cornerstonepropertiesHomeInfo.com. Appreciate any questions that you guys may have, or any forwards that you can provide. I'll talk to you later.